Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we break down the business secrets hidden in plain sight. And today we are looking at a company that might be going through some internal shuffling. T1 Energy Inc. is filing a Form 8K, which usually means something important and immediate has happened. We are going to dive into what went down and what it means for the company. Before we jump in, if you like getting the real story behind corporate filings without all the jargon, make sure you are subscribed. And if you want to chat with us and other sharp financial minds, join our Discord community. The link is in the description below. So the big news here is about a recent change in leadership. It appears on the 5th of February, a key person in the finance department has departed. This section tells us that Denise Cruz, who was the SVP, Chief Accounting Officer and Corporate Controller, her employment with T1 Energy Incorporated ended suddenly. This kind of abrupt departure often signals more than just a simple resignation. The company mentioned they offered her a termination package and wished her well in her future endeavors. But the story doesn't end there. The company has already brought in a replacement. Effective the same day, the 5th of February, Tom Mara has been appointed as the new Chief Accounting Officer and Corporate Controller. This means he is now the go-to person for all the company's financial reporting and accounting. Mr. Mara is not entirely new to T1 Energy Incorporated. He actually joined the company not too long ago, in October of 2025, as the Director of CES Reporting. This suggests he was already on their radar and likely familiar with their operations and reporting requirements. His background is quite strong, with over 15 years in finance. Specifically in the energy and manufacturing sectors, he has experience at Valero Energy Corporation, where he handled technical accounting and SEC reporting, and before that he was in accounting advisory at KPMG and started his career at Dalite and Touche LP, both big names. He is also a certified public accountant. Now here's an interesting detail. While Mr. Mara has been appointed, it seems the exact terms of his compensation and employment contract are still being worked out and will be announced later. This is not uncommon, but it does mean that part of the picture is still incomplete. The filing also makes it clear there are no existing family ties or significant business dealings between Mr. Mara and the current leadership that would require further disclosure. This usually means his appointment is purely based on his professional qualifications. Let's quickly look at the company's listed securities. T1 Energy Incorporated has its common stock and warrants traded on the New York Stock Exchange. The common stock is under the ticker symbol T, and the warrants, which give the holder the right to buy stock at a certain price, are under TWS, the exercise price. For these warrants is $11.5 per share, and they are exercisable for 1 share of common stock each. This is important because it tells us the company is publicly traded and subject to these kinds of regulations and reporting requirements. Since there are no specific financial statements in this particular filing, we can't do a deep dive into numbers like revenue growth or profit margins. However, the leadership change itself tells us a story. A departure of a chief accounting officer and corporate controller can sometimes signal the company is facing some accounting scrutiny or perhaps preparing for a significant financial event. It could also simply be a strategic move to bring in new talent with a different perspective. The details about the common stock, like its par value being $0.01, are standard for many companies and don't usually reveal much on their own. It just tells us the legal face value of each share. Similarly, the precise description of the warrants is important for legal and trading purposes, but doesn't provide immediate insights into the company's financial health without more context on warrant activity. We see references to USD for currency. This is standard for us, base companies. Overall, this filing is a snapshot of a significant operational change within T1 Energy Incorporated. The abrupt departure of a key finance executive and the swift appointment of a replacement whose full employment terms are still being finalized indicates a period of transition. The fact that Mr. Mara was already in a SEC reporting role suggests a smooth handover is intended, but the completeness of his new contract is a point to watch. It leaves us wondering about the specifics of his compensation and what that might signal about his perceived value to the company or the company's financial standing. There are no immediate red flags in the provided text, but the timing and nature of these changes are definitely noteworthy. Investors and observers will want to keep an eye on future filings to see how Mr. Mara settles into his role, and if any further details about his employment or the company's financial strategy emerge. Alright, that is our quick decode of this T1 Energy Incorporated filing. What do you think about this leadership change? What does it mean for the company's future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more regular dives into the world of corporate finance. And seriously, check out our Discord community linked in the description below. It's a great place to keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.